Can you tell us who you are, where you're from and what organisation you're from, Alan?
Alan Taylor, Forget Me Not War Graves, Dover.
And can you tell us why you're down here today?
Brought the exhibition along today to the 1940s weekend. The exhibition is artefacts that have been found on the battlefields of World War One. Excuse me. It's all about remembrance of the chaps that went before us, First, Second World War. Memorabilia that we've collected, we display. We don't charge for anything that we actually have on our stall. We take people across the other side to visit their loved ones at war graves or memorials where they cannot afford to go themselves. We will take them at no cost to them. We pay for it all. We're also volunteers of the Dover War Memorial Project, who are here also. And Maggie and Simon, if they require any photographs or information of Dover boys that are buried in France, Belgium, Normandy, we will take the photographs and bring the information back for them so that they can publish it on their website.
And can you tell us a little bit about the artefacts you've got here today?
Most of the artefacts are shell tops, Lee Enfield bullets, badges that have been found. We've got a Sussex regiment, we've got a Wiltshire regiment. These were found on Flanders fields in Belgium. We've got Lee Enfield bullets from the Lee Enfield rifle. We should have a Lee Enfield rifle, but the gentleman who owns it is not here today. We have dog tags. We have money from World War One and World War Two that was used in France and Belgium. Quite a lot of stuff. Photographs of relatives that fought in the war. Their medals, their memorabilia as well, and just so that the people of Dover and the young people can actually get an idea of what they had to go through, what they actually carried with them, and you know, in remembrance of them. And basically that's what it's all about. It's in remembrance of grandparents, great uncles that actually fought and are no longer with us.
And could you tell us, in your own words, why it's so important, especially to people in Dover?
Dover was the front, well, I always say it was the front line of the action, known as Hellfire Corner. You were shelled by the Germans, you were bombed by the Germans, the convoys came through, they would shell the convoys, but very rarely hit the convoys, but hit us in Dover itself. My father was on the big guns at the top of Military Hill. He was there till 1945 when he was demobbed. He married a local girl, moved away, but I kept running away from home and coming back to Dover, and I've been back in Dover now for 25 years, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
I see you're in a uniform today. Could you describe it to us and tell us a bit about it?
Yes, this is the Battlefield Exploration Team. There are 27 members in total, 9 live in Dover, the rest live in Flanders. Our job is to go out on the battlefields. If the Belgian or French government say they're going to build a new housing estate or industrial estate, but the ground that they're going to build on was possibly a World War One battlefield, we got 6 months to clear it. Now this can be anything from cases of rifles, barbed wire, shells, gas bombs, anything at all, dugouts, trenches. Once we've uncovered everything, and then if there's no bodies, we can then fill it back in and we can hand it back over to the Belgian and French government, who can then go ahead and build what they want to build on it.
And finally, can you tell us how people can get involved with your organisation?
Yes, they can go to www.forgetmenotwargraves1.pizzo.com. That will tell them about it. They can email us at alantaylor61@hotmail.com. We're always looking for volunteers. We will supply the uniforms for them. They will get dirty and they will get wet, because some of the battlefields in Belgium today are still soaking wet, and if it's been raining heavy, it doesn't stop us going looking for what we've got to find. So they can come home with about a ton of mud on them, but they will have had a thoroughly enjoyable day. They would have seen sights that normal people wouldn't normally see. They would have got involved with the clearing of the land, handing it back to the farmer. You know, and of course every night 8 o'clock is the Menin Gate service in Ypres. We always attend that, and then we have a few beers and come home.
Thanks very much, Alan.
You're welcome, sir.